everybody, Craig Lockard. Welcome back to The Recruiter. I'm the CEO of AutoMax Recruiting and Training and Vice President of Recruitment HQ. Technicians. Wow, how do we find techs? You know, whoever does this really, really well is going to make a bazillion dollars because we all need them. All right? And frankly, it's even a challenge for us. We do a pretty good job with it, but it's still challenging. Let's talk about techs. Let's talk about experienced techs. Let's talk about master technicians, A-level techs for a minute. This might be a vast generalization, but again, I want you to really think this out with me for a minute here. The way that we've tried to get, you're going to have to steal a master tech, or obviously you're going to build one, pay for all their schooling and all that through the whole process, and for long-range planning, that's probably the way to go. But bang, you got one that leaves, retires, what have you. You need a master technician like now, yesterday, last week. So how do we find one? Okay, so in the past we've used money. Okay, so I'm going to give you $1 trillion signing bonus, you know, to move. Okay, well, $1 trillion they'll move. But for another 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks an hour, even a $5,000, maybe even a $10,000 signing bonus, they're not moving their tool chest from XYZ Chevrolet to ABC Motors. They're not moving it. Now here's what can happen, is you make them that offer, that conditional offer of employment, however you want to term it. They go back to their old jobs, hey, you know what, ABC Motors made me just a crazy deal, man. I'm sorry, I know I've been here 8 years, but I gotta go. I gotta move my tools. You know, they offered me X amount of dollars to come down the street. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. How much did they offer you? X amount of dollars. Well, you know, you're a great employee. We want to keep you. We'll match that, or we'll better it by $1,000 or whatever. And the guy never moves. Here's where the vast generalization comes in, but I want you to think about this. If you could, again, generalize technicians, and what's really important to a tech? Money's important, don't get me wrong, they work for dough. But what's really important is their weekends and their time off. What they do on the weekends, generalization. They hunt, they fish, they work on other people's cars on the side, whatever. They spend time with their families. They bowl, they're in a softball league. Their time off is really super critically important to them. So how about a 4-day work week? I'm here to say this to you, that a master technician, the real deal, an A-tech, that A-tech's going to turn 50, 55, 60 hours in 4 days if you have to work just as quickly as he will in 5 with no comebacks, with great work. Because he's standing around waiting for parts, this and that and another thing for hours during the day anyway. So if you can schedule his work properly, put him on a 4-day work week, that master tech's going to move that toolbox for that extra day off. 4-day work week. Oh, Craig, that's going to cause chaos in my shop, this and that and another thing. Well, I have people step up to the plate. You know, well, you know, we can do that. You know, if somebody reaches certain plateaus, certain incentives, give them the 4-day work week. Nothing wrong with that. You know, we got to think outside the box. If you want master techs, they're not growing on trees. There's only 2 ways to get them. You got to build them from a farm system, pay for their training, make sure you don't let them out of your building, overpay them, cut it down to a 4-day work week. And that's a good hook for master techs, body techs, that kind of thing. We'll talk more in the next video. Thanks.